Q's.
AB.
That's true.
Are you gonna do BC? Is it BC?
Well, it looks like AB, doesn't it?
Until you get to number
it's actually
2.
it says BC. Looks on you.
Woo! It's your guys's from Saturday.
Did you grade ours?
We're going to get them graded today.
Okay.
Wait, was D?
Well, I figure you guys are going to be working on AB stuff enough. Maybe we should pause and make sure we know the AB and the BC of what we were supposed to do on Saturday and find our mistakes first. So,
Are we graded our own?
No, we can just, I don't know.
You can trust
Please
us.
don't judge me or my answers.
Same here.
Yeah.
Guys?
We will literally put all our pencils with you and use pen only.
No, because that doesn't change it. Because just why do we have to grade our own? You guys.
Yeah, because if you grade your own, you're gonna be like, well, that's the idea. I thought I was.
Yeah, it doesn't work.
confident."
Yeah.
And then be like, oh, it's
So-
check.
You would
But-
be so generous if you grade your own.
you are silently grading someone else's with compassion and grace as to their
If
state
you
of
want,
mind.
cover the names. Like if you guys.
Yeah, we could cover the names.
We do know each other's writing though.
Yeah.
That's a dilemma.
But I mean, I really don't care. Just don't judge.
Honestly, I don't care either.
Don't judge how I answered some of them.
I'm pretty sure I got either a 0 or like a 9 on everything. So no in between.
Hey kiddos, wait.
I don't got that.
So number 1, we're grading each other's, and number 2,
We're finding our mistakes and doing
we're
corrections.
seeing the answer keys and we're just trying to think through what we should have done. Does that make sense?
Okay.
Now the nice thing is as you guys are grading, aren't you going to be able to read the question because it's like this question and then a blank and this question and a blank and this question and a blank. So take time as you're grading. You're going to grade 1 through 6 of all the different ones. We need to make sure that Joyce's is handed out. Does anyone not mind for Joyce to grade theirs?
I don't care.
I don't mind
mine.
We can go any of the above.
As long as she doesn't have to put so many checks, she can just.
She can do yours?
Yeah. As long as she doesn't have to do anything. You just put.
Alright, we'll get those.
0.
Okay, so now we have them almost somewhat random. Except, here we go. Ready? This was completely random. Pick one. Don't worry, yours is another. Okay.
Stand them out.
But if
Jackie,
you
where's yours?
oh.
Oh, never mind. Now I know.
Jackie's
Now Jackie knows where
Pick
it
one.
is. Where he
Jackie's
is
like,
now.
I don't have one.
Oh,
Did I
yeah,
not
don't
do
worry about
that?
it. Pick one.
Heart drops.
You guys know everybody's now.
Okay, turn the page. It doesn't matter.
It's funny.
Because you guys aren't going to final score anyways. Turn the page. Just another assignment like any other. You're number 1. Okay? We're going to work our way through. You guys have the questions, so you can think about the answers as you go. I'm here as a resource if you need.
Oh, you did the freshman.
You guys are marking to the best of your ability. Now hold on, pause. Remember, you are allowed to put like little slashes through things if they like wrote something wrong, but do not write an X unless it's indicating a point that has been lost. True? Do not show a check unless it is indicating the specific point as indicated on the outline. True? And remember, AP guys say, even, listen, eyes on me, even if everything is perfect, if they were to like, yes, inches squared per minute,
Oh no.
No. So, pay attention. I know it stinks, but it's a learning experience, and there's a nice curve on this one, and you guys worked hard in the multiple choice too, okay? So be as honest with them as you can, but you can feel a little like, and it could even be about your own FRQ as you're grading, being like, why didn't I? But don't worry about yours. Worry about the one in front of you. Trying to learn as you grade. Sound good?
Do you want us to put the number correct on each
Out of
part
9.
page? Okay.
Um,
You know what I mean? So.
You can, for their sake, that's not a bad idea, just so that you guys can reference it later without the answer key. So if you want, you can do in the first one, like 1 out of 1 or 0 out of 1. You can do 1 out of 3, 2 out of 3, 3 out of 3, 0 out of 3. But then at the very end, at the very top, and like the blank space by the table, I need a number out of 9. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll give you a couple minutes to work on number 1. And Sam, you don't have to grade, but if you're curious what the question is, because Joyce will grade this, but if you want to read it, if you're curious, you can see what's going on.
Was this the last year's one?
This was the one no, it was a new one.
It's the new one.
Go on to my explanation. This
Probably similar, right, Sam? But
Misty,
Uh-huh.
this thing says h of 2. Is it okay if they just put the value that h of 2 is?
Do they get a point for having h of 2?
No, it says approximation, so I guess you have to write it correctly.
No. Wait, what are we talking about?
E.
Right even sum is that they chose the ones on the right, whether they wrote them h of 2, h of 5, or whether they wrote the actual y value of
Y
h of
number?
2.
Do they lose a point if they don't have the interval?
They only lose
No.
a point if they
Okay,
don't.
cool.
You don't lose points, you only gain points for what is there.
Unless you show wrong work. Unless you show wrong work. The omission is like if they didn't write the units and it said with units, that would be an error by omission. But otherwise, they could have done the first line or the second line or both.
I didn't have.
That's not even close to what I put.
Focus on the one in front of you.
Misty, do you want us to, if they got it wrong, do you want us to explain why or no?
You can. But I also don't mind. Like, I would keep it brief because they're going to want to look through it. Like, you know what I mean? If you want to give them just the quick final results, they can check.
Do you have the mouse that one was too
Yeah.
small? Or do you have?
I have it. You guys just let me know when you're ready to roll. What's been something that's been missed so far?
The units.
The units?
Are you getting mine?
He's looking at it.
They script.
I did create it, but I didn't write it.
Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure I got the wrong answer anyway. Without the units on.
They used GPAN of 6, but like they didn't get the right answer, but they knew it was
Yeah, I
increasing.
think so too.
Because I did h of 2. I did h of 5 and I said h of 2.
So it said increasing, but they didn't say overestimate?
Yeah.
I remember.
What's a greater than
I remember
0?
Why is 5 and
They put
Yeah,
I
the
don't know.
right
I
answer
put
greater
6
than
and
0 and 10.
I was so dumb.
Right, that's not like the right
For
choice.
B.
That's one next one.
For B.
For
Is that for
D.
the other one? I'm pretty sure.
I'm gonna check.
Alright.
Say it one more time what they said.
So they put GPAN of X, G power of 6. They
You got
they didn't get the right
thing.
number,
this.
but they knew it was
I did.
increasing.
Create it really deeply.
Then you can give them one check and then give them one X. Because it's like they made it wrong. Does that make sense?
Let's say use GPU. Is this a good valid explanation?
They put in the grade on the front.
Yeah, so what I did was
I know
put
for
the-
C, the explanation
So for each letter, I put
Because I didn't know
how
what
much
the
right out
explanation
of
was.
what's possible, and then at the end
Okay,
I put
then.
the total of that.
Oh, so they didn't find the 16.3.
What was
No. Yeah, I didn't find that, so I don't think my explanation counts. I was like, I don't understand. I was like, 163 and 16, they're not the same thing. And I was like,
For them, with the average, it makes sense.
yeah,
Yeah.
Strictly increasing, approximately within the sum. Strictly increasing. It says it because it's an increasing function, but
Okay.
exactly what it is.
if it just says over approximation because it's concave down. H of X, sorry, H of X is
What do I do this?
concave down.
What?
T.
What I do this? Is this stressful?
But it's
No,
because
it doesn't.
Oh, it's just plastic bag.
That's concave down.
doesn't, yeah.
All the bouncers.
Alright, here we go. Ready for the next one?
You got orange one.
Anybody still working? Okay, sorry. Well, it's okay. It's okay.
8 out of 9, that's
As long as this is all we're doing, I'm really happy. See, so what would I be able to do in here to get a stamp?
Say it one more time.
Like, how would I be able to get a stamp for this week? Are we gonna get like assignments or?
Units.
Did you finish your chapter 11 test corrections?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Right, I'm done.
You're done? Show me progress on your thermobuffer.
I'll show you what I did yesterday in class. I just had to find out what app I need to use. I could either screencast on my laptop and then like AirPlay from my iPad to my laptop,
Yeah, you could do that.
and then record from there, or something like that.
It basically depends on whether you want to access different files, because if you just want to be able to write on like a whiteboard and put pictures in it, like a PowerPoint kind of, and write on it,
Yeah.
then you can use, but if you want to be able to access different things like the forevers, then it'd be better to go back and forth between your laptop.
We'll see.
Make my life easier.
You guys see all of it? A, B, C?
Yeah.
Show Me is the one that I'm thinking of, Jordan.
Show me.
It's called Show Me.
Can I put, if I were to take a screenshot of the forever, I would be able to
You
place it
could, you can make different slides before you start recording. The problem with Show Me is once you start recording, you can't like pause and keep going. Like you can't pause and rewind and like you can't edit that way. It's literally like you have it all set up and then you just go for it.
What I was thinking is if I just had a whiteboard app, because all I would have to do is plug it into my laptop, and then I could use Quick Play, and then it would let
I
me
think that would
push
be
record it.
easier.
Yeah, I just need to find.
Show Me has a it does whiteboards, you can put pictures in it,
Okay.
but it also has a recording option.
Okay.
You don't have to use the recording option.
Can I get a sample of that?
For asking you about it?
Oh, see, that was progress.
Probably.
No, man. Okay, we're not supposed to be talking about names, Jordan.
We know.
But it doesn't matter. If I
Just
say
grade
no,
it and
man,
then you're
no.
gonna give it back to her.
I mean,
That's
Oh,
I'm
sorry.
okay with you saying that.
So close. George.
oh, Sam, no, you didn't say
Because I thought it was same too.
Oh, you thought it was the same?
Yeah, I thought because I solved it in mine, and then I thought, oh, you're right.
We're
And
gonna
then
go over the math.
you didn't plug it in.
No! That's so sad!
Laughing at you.
Oh, I didn't plug in.
Except that you got everything right.
But I
This
didn't
is
get the
literally a dumb
Yeah,
question.
you did get the 2 points.
The integral over there is
Oh, it's
Plus
so
integral 2 to
stupid.
1, which you put
Oh.
the question 2. It's the same thing. Let me write a check for that.
Same thing. She just used the property of integration to flip the bounds and make a minus.
Cool.
Alright.
Can you scroll down? You guys can see it, right?
Sorry,
yeah,
keep
I
asking
was-
questions. Okay.
So close.
Minus. Look up the right answer. So should be plus.
Oh.
Got it. Okay. You would go into there, but also that as the
You and Amanda. You and Amanda. Sam, you in the problem?
See, I'm not really sure.
Wait, this doesn't add up. Oh, I see.
Ah,
Is that the one with the wrong?
yeah. You missed
Still
3
so
points.
stupid. What was 3 points?
No, from the last one.
Oh,
point from the last 2 now. So you lost 3.
Oh, that one wrong. Dumb.
Talk about myself.
Oh, okay. I was
He said,
No.
I got that one.
I got that one wrong.
Honestly, forget to plug in.
No.
With reason is good.
Wow.
Yeah,
It's
but
literally my
Put
problem
a
with
question
that.
mark and be like, you can't box.
Usually my problem every time I see a graph, I don't do all area 100% of it.
Alright, we all good?
Yeah.
Walk good in the hood because we're gangsters.
Alright, now we're on to
Oh, every time. Like, they think they're-
ooh, the locals. Number 3.
No, hospital. Whoa.
Uh-oh.
Can you
You
zoom out a
guys
little?
see? Let me scroll out, yeah. Is that
That should
it?
be for perfect.
Haha.
Not a good point for that.
I'm done.
Oh, thanks.
Did you figure it out?
That means I got all zeros.
Sam checks without the answer key. It's Sam.
I do not remember giving that answer. I love when you get 2 points for one thing.
I know.
You know, and that is a great just to get it to the man. Talk to the guy grading it.
Then it's not my problem.
Steve, for B, do we
Yeah.
need the final answer or just the function is fine?
You just need the answer, right? You just need 8 plus 4 pi.
Doing the 8 plus 4 point isn't there or is there?
No, it's not.
Oh, that's a no.
Negative 2 plus 1 over 2 is the function.
8 plus 5 over 16 divided by
You're allowed to leave it in like an integral as long as it says write but do not evaluate. Otherwise, it doesn't have to be a simplified. Like it could be, I don't remember the case. It could be like 2 times 2 pi and they didn't make it 4 pi. Like that's okay, but you have to evaluate. That's true.
I'm sure this one is supposed to be negative.
I just give up.
This one's supposed to be negative. Yeah, this is right. It's right, but it's just like the criticism is that that's right.
You can't ask me that.
Like, so there's still critical numbers are meaning it's 62. 67 critical number.
I hate it because this is the one that I did for the AB thing. And I did D right when I did the one for AB, but then looking at this,
What
I
you're
didn't
saying is
do
that there's a negative sign.
for mine.
Yeah, so what if there's a
and
negative?
everything else you can do to find it.
So I also didn't know how to compare
Yeah, did you
the
Well,
two
What about the
things.
critical number? Should I give her a point for that?
I don't know. I think the other ones I did.
You should put an extra one.
I thought I plugged it. I thought 6 would be
You can put a
2,
little
2,
line
and
for the
5.
6, but the long story short is that 6 is a
Oh my god.
They were technically only
So
looking for
my grade was 1.
numbers,
Yeah.
but technically it was a critical number. So that's
6 might be a little less.
Okay. What about share this right and technically this right?
yeah,
That's
you
good.
can check.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but it was all around.
That was the fun one. Because I don't remember it being that hard, but you guys all said it was hard, so I think I did it
It
completely.
was like
That
a
was a
lot
Taylor
of, it was
Swift
a lot of work.
Yeah.
I could not remember e to the x off the top of my head, and then I couldn't remember x e to the x.
Uh-huh.
I was like, oh, you just multiply by x. I was like, let me make sure.
I'm just bad at it.
So I either did it really wrong or like.
The grand, I was like, literally, I'm pretty sure I put LOL. I don't know how to do this.
No, but I
Oh, there's only 3 points possible.
I'm really hoping to like get on college board for like something like that. So, LOL, didn't know how to do this. Study up,
You're
kids.
gonna get in the book.
Yeah, hopefully.
She didn't write.
So like one of the examples that they sent
Each
to
time
teachers,
of
like,
it,
oh
X.
yeah, this kid got it too.
Make sure.
Like, you didn't know. You told us you didn't know.
Like she didn't write.
No, Gerardo, I didn't get you right.
They asked for.
I did L'Hopital's. But
That's why.
yeah. Like what you have to say is that question. I know. I did L'Hopital's. I was like, oh no, like top prime over bottom prime, and then I was like,
there's 3, right?
definitely bottom top. Not just bottom over bottom square.
Where was the
Okay.
third X going?
Misty, can we
Hard.
scroll and like you freeze it, and then that way.
No, you're good, George. Go ahead.
The answers are getting longer and longer. 5 points for part A. That's so savage. This is 4,
Well,
right?
you guys know that 'cause it's a separation,
Right,
variation
but
by
like-
separation.
Okay, separation of
I hope I did
variables.
this.
I think I get this one right, actually.
Oh my goodness. Antiderivative. Oh.
So see how they would take points for that?
Mm.
2 points. See?
Yeah, I used to. This is hard. I don't know how they do this professionally.
Can you scroll? I'm gonna zoom out just a little bit. Give me 1 second.
How would so C equals ln 3 is what they got for C, but they got the same. Like,
Well,
you know what I
okay,
mean?
you're not grading because it depends on whether they found C here, or whether they found C down here.
Right, which is what.
So you're just seeing for these.
If the
Do they
last answer-
separate right? Is a check. Integrate this one right? Check. Integrate this one right? Check. Put a plus C and use the initial
Oh.
condition. Put a plus C and use it. Use the initial condition, and then solves for y. Now, if they got something wrong, you should be able to get the final expression of y, right? And you should be able to see does it match or does it not based on like exponent properties or whatnot. Is that cool? So that if you see that the C was wrong, ultimately you could give them a check. It depends how you look at it. Give them a check for solving for y but an x for the C, or you could look at it as, oh, they tried to find the C but they ended up getting it wrong. Either way, it's a check and an x.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, but as long as they plugged in the initial condition, they would get.
And
that
there was a plus
positive.
C initially. They found a C and got a correct expression of y, then they're good all the way. Unless they made a mistake here, and that's the very, very sad one. That's with like AB mistakes. Like a lot of AB kids made that mistake. So you have 0 and 5, which is
0 and 5. Oh. Well,
If they didn't separate right.
we wouldn't be able to integrate it anyway.
Well, they didn't try. But like, they could have put a plus C. They could have plugged in the point and we don't get anything because they couldn't start it. And there's the ones that did start it and they forgot the plus C and just things got really sad.
When it says the second derivative on number 3, does
Yeah.
that mean like such that 1, 3? Does that mean they plug into that, or does that mean they have to have the right second derivative and plug into it?
Both. So you can give like one check for the right second derivative and you can give one check for plugging in. Does that make sense?
Would this be considered because there's y is supposed to be there?
Actually,
So the final answer was
Oh, that has a square.
oh, okay, then yeah.
Because you have to drive right, and you go up the
Separated it,
and
then
you go
for
right.
each of those for the C and
You integrate right, and the C was there, and the answer's right. I can figure it out.
Yeah. The problem is this isn't an actual case then.
welcome for making it hard.
Number 5 was How was it for MVT? The last one was MVT.
Might put it different places, but same idea.
Oh no, is this the one?
Yeah, it's the one time I put IVT and MVT apparently.
This is the one we're on C for number 6.
C for number 6. I can't remember if I put the factorial.
You guys ready?
I didn't put the factorial, that's
How
why.
do you do that?
Anybody still
ready.
grading?
From
I
Ocean.
think
Oh, Jackie, you
No,
good?
no.
Okay, no, you're good. You're good.
Okay.
You're good. Poor Jackie, like rushing him on stuff.
Don't rush Jackie. Unless you're just giving 9s.
Is that Joyce's?
Makes sense.
So it's Joyce getting all 9s.
Pretty much.
I don't know if it's depressing or like good for her.
It's good for her.
We are a team, Gerardo. Like cross country. You cheer on other successes as you work on your own week.
It's not that she's doing perfect, but she's doing pretty well. Like, and that's awesome.
What's the most you can miss to get a 5?
It just depends on the
You'll see when we get your score back. You'll see. I think I should be able to have it back to you guys tomorrow, and so then your homework will be corrections on your multiple choice. But don't tell AB that you're getting them back, or else they're
I
gonna
told
be like,
AD
"What?"
that they were gonna have corrections on their things. They were all freaking out. And I might have jumped the gun on that one. Sorry.
No, they are.
Because they're gonna have to, yeah, a
You have
lot
to
of them
figure
are
out
gonna
what
have
you
to
did.
correct like
They were like,
40 of them.
Okay.
Good.
no.
I'm just saying, if you guys still need tutoring hours, there'll be plenty. Plenty of
My
opportunities.
God.
Yeah. I tutored so many pre-cal kids over like the first few weeks of the second semester. I was able to do it in like the.
Yeah, you like busted it out right away.
It's
You're
like
okay,
literally,
though.
I would be in here and they would all ask me a million questions, for like hours. Yeah.
Last semester I couldn't get anyone to ask me anything.
Well, see, this semester though, I had my broken foot, so everyone was just like, ah. And I had my algebra class threw all that together. And
It's right on the board if that helps. It says 14.
Yeah.
Okay, Ms.
I'm
Lisa,
that person.
This is a dumb question again.
Yes.
But
Go ahead.
it says G prime of 3. Does that mean what it equals, or does that mean that they just plugged in?
what it equals. Like if they give multiple points for something, you can give points for work and answer.
Okay.
But if you don't, like, definitely they could have stopped here, right?
Well,
Up
just
there,
stick it to the man, but you made more work for yourself.
right? So, but you can't stop here because you haven't plugged
Oh,
in.
right.
But you can stop here. Does that make sense? No one's taking off for them not getting all the way to 9, right? You're supposed to stick it to the man.
No.
But you can't stop at 2f of 3 plus 5 times f prime of 3. That's not sufficient. Keep it inside. Keep it inside.
Oh, never mind. Okay, I am really bitter about D. D was a whole paragraph, and I only get 2 points for it.
You wrote a whole paragraph?
Yeah,
So
I wrote the forever card for MVT. I was like,
But you don't need to teach them MVT.
But MBT isn't that long.
but like I have to say, since it's continuous, since it's differentiable, then by MVT there must exist at least one
And
letter C.
they said that. They just did it abbreviated. They put a little double arrow and they, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but it bugs me.
That this
It's 2
implies. You guys know the
points.
double arrow means this implies in math, right? This right here. Means this implies.
Oh, well, Joyce gave herself a check on this one. Pencil.
Joyce, I love that.
Wait, what?
That's awesome.
She put a check for exactly what's there. She herself put a check there. It's really funny.
Oh, wow. D. Half off. Me.
Oh, 6 was a beast too.
got that video about a dog doing the breaststroke.
Did you really?
Guys, have you seen a dog that like there's like a surfboard in the pool, and there's his ball over there, so he like gets the surfboard to come closer, and he jumps on the surfboard, gets his
And
ball, and
gets the
jumps
ball.
out of the pool.
Yes, I've
It's like
seen
the most
that.
adorable thing ever.
So cute.
Alright, you guys ready?
We should vote for a dog for president. Oh, shoot. Share dog. Please be right. I'm facing. Miss Dean.
What happened? Oh. Oh, I couldn't figure out the general term for it. So I'm like, what's happening?
I just kept plugging in until I figured out something that actually worked.
It's 3n plus 1. I put 3 times n plus 1 in parentheses. That's so
No.
annoying. Ugh. I think I put n minus 1 factorial. I don't even know.
That's so weird. Why does B say 2 terms and then remaining terms? Because it says for the first 4 non-zero terms, but you get a point for the first 2 and then for the second 2. Is that weird?
Oh, because you get to remember the factorials on the last.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you have to remember the factorials on the last two.
I'm assuming 8 times.
Oh my goodness. Wait, Miss D.
Huh.
So if they got part F wrong in A, but they had to use it for B and they used that, I can get
If they used it properly, then you can give them points in the next part. Take off originally, but then.
Wait, what is 2 terms mean?
The first 2 terms.
The first 2 terms and the second 2 because they get to remember the factorials on the bottom.
Oh, that makes sense. Is this the one you were talking about where you forgot to add it?
Yeah. So I got the 1/5, but I forgot the factorial part of it.
Seriously?
Honestly, I just don't really know. Oh, Steve.
I don't even know how to.
Neither do I.
You don't understand.
Yeah, I don't know what that
What
was.
C is supposed to be. Oh, come on, man. This one was rough, Miss D.
What happened?
Woo!
Okay, form of the error bound is at the P sub 5 of 1/2 minus G of 1/2.
I don't know.
I don't think so because they.
Oh, that's
they
in the-
did
that's
that,
in the
yeah.
Alright, so it should be the
Is that just
G
the-
max.
Upper bound and lower bound.
Yeah.
Form of error bound, does that mean you should put you plugged in, right?
I think the form is before you plug in.
So this right?
Yeah, the general term. And then the upper bound is.
I think I'm plugging in right. I'm plugging in. Yeah.
It's awesome.
What is 2?
Mister, are you going over these?
Yeah.
Like just okay, good.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure because I might be wrong with my
No,
grade.
no, don't worry. I'm going
Wait,
over
where did
them.
you say the max was at 1/2?
Wait, who has my test?
Joyce,
Set. Can I see it?
6.
I want to show people.
it's.
I want to show people what I wrote on the front.
Are we supposed to figure that out?
I don't know how to grade.
Do you remember what I put?
If you guys finish, you think you have the final, go ahead and let them see it because they can write something down in their colored pen. If they disagree, they can write me a quick question mark, because I am going to look over them.
Guys, look at my
Miss D, if I don't know how to grade the second half of D, like, can I leave it blank? Like,
Yeah.
Okay.
Just put a little question mark for me so I know that. You know what I mean?
Greater than who's TV?
Tom Brady.
Tom
Honestly, Jack, that's pretty gangster. I think so, at least.
He was very proud of himself.
Oh, so happy. And then on my scan chart, I'm pretty sure I put George Beelzebub, Peyton Manning, Corey.
Yeah. It's quite a combination.
It's quite a combination.
Sorry, did I cover it up?
Right.
There you go. Does anybody still need to look at it for theirs? Go ahead and pass back. I'm going to collect them all by the end.
Do you want mine, Grace?
Yeah, if you're ready. All right, Joyce, we're going to let you go.